Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of November 8th, 2017. Ms. Borak, please call the roll.
Committeemember Rochette.
Here.
Committeeman Delcor.
Here.
Committeeman Thompson.
Here.
Deputy McCauley.
Here.
Minister Srirachi.
Here.
Administrator Ferreira.
Here.
Attorney Willard.
Here.
Please join me in a salute to the flag. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be advised that in accordance with the Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, that notice of this meeting was made by the posting on the bulletin board at the Hillsborough Township Committee Municipal Complex and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7:30 p.m. on November 8th, 2017. First, before we move on with our agenda, just wanted to have a moment of silence. As we know, on Tuesday, October 31st, and again this past Sunday, November 5th, innocent souls were lost, in acts of senseless violence. So we will now pause for a moment of silence for the victims of those most recent events. Thank you. First up, we have approval of meeting minutes. May I have a motion to approve the October 24th, 2017 regular session minutes?
So moved, Mayor. Second.
Comments from the dais, from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Committeeman Rochette.
Yes.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy McCauley.
Yes.
Minister Srirachi.
Yes. Next, we have reports from committee liaisons. First up, Committeeman Burchett.
First off, congratulations to Doug and Gloria, and welcome around for another 3 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hillsborough Rotary Club gave away 750 dictionaries to third graders in the Hillsborough and Manville School District. The chief back there and myself are part of it, and we had a great time. The kids really appreciate it. And they actually get to feel a book, so instead of a laptop or a iPad or whatever. So it was a lot of fun. All right, from the historic preservation, Hillsborough Township received a historic preservation grant award from Somerset County in the amount of $293,000 for continued renovation of the Vanderveer House out on 206. From the HBA, the Hillsborough Business Association, I attended the HBA Fall Business Social on October 26th at the Falcon's Nest, formerly the Polish Falcon Club. It was a great event, and there was a great turnout. Thank you to the HBA community and Falcon's Nest for a lot of fun and a lot of business activity. From the building department, the activity of the building department often ties into the business community. As such, they are working with Starbucks, Chipotle, and Hillsborough Nail Salon, new businesses coming into town, and they should be opening very soon. From the engineering department, residents are reminded to please refrain from piling leaves near the storm sewer catch basins. DEP requires stockpiling leaves to be a minimum of 10 feet away from the storm sewer. Leaves will clog the storm sewers and cause contamination to our streams and rivers. From the Department of Public Works, the Public Works staff recently assisted in the Westcott and Amwell Road Stormwater Basin Retrofit Project. Equipment and personnel helped by digging of the holes for the trees and moving the trees by holes for the Rutgers group to plant. So we helped dig holes for Rutgers to plant trees. The DPW started a leaf collection drop-off program. There are 6 crews operating throughout the town, working as quickly as possible to pick up the leaf piles. All the town will receive at least 2 passes except where extra traffic control is required on main roads. Also, please remember that the Auten Road site is open on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. to drop off your leaves. Leaves must be dumped out of the bags whether they're biodegradable or not. The majority of the leaves that will go to the local farmers are spread on fields for natural fertilizer. Logistics for picking up the leaves in the town, that is 54 square miles, is a not easy task. We are asking the residents to help us out with by following all the suggested tasks listed on the township website under the DPW link. Just a reminder, there are no longer any dump coupons available as they are all distributed to the residents. Please continue to monitor the township website for the 2018 schedule to be posted in the January township website under the DPW link. Residents are urged to inspect and fix and replace their mailboxes prior to the upcoming winter. Rotted posts or mailboxes in general state of disrepair will not be considered for replacement or reimbursement by the town in event they are knocked over during the storm, snow, while they're plowing the roads in the town. That is all.
Thank you, Committeeman. Committeeman Delacour.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd also like to offer my congratulations to Doug and Gloria. I know we enjoy the process of being up here, but I've known the process of campaigning is not one that anyone particularly enjoys, but they did it well enough to be back here for 3 years. So thank you, and I look forward to working with you for the next few years. This past Sunday, we had the Peter J. Biondi Memorial Run, which is obviously in memory of Peter Biondi, but the proceeds from the event go to help the Samaritan Homeless Interim Program, also known as SHIP, obviously helping homeless to transition back into housing throughout Somerset County. Well-attended event, glad to participate. The mayor and the deputy mayor were with me. I am sad to admit that the mayor did beat me in the race, although we did run, so I will admit my defeat. But it was good to get out and enjoy that. It was a little cold and damp that day, so it was actually good running weather. But I appreciate everyone that came out, and we took a nice picture there with Senator Bateman and Joan Biondi, Mr. Biondi's widow. So thank you for everyone for coming out and supporting the SHIP program, which is really a very valuable service offered here in Somerset County. Also, earlier today, the Deputy Mayor and I attended a Veterans Day event at Triangle School. One of the things that's really special about the schools we have here in Hillsborough is the programs that they run for patriotic events, whether it's Veterans Day or Flag Day or Memorial Day events. Certainly is inspiring here, and today was no different. The kids sang songs. There were several videos that were run as part of the program. Probably about 40 or so veterans attended the event, and it was nice to be a part of the schools teaching, especially the elementary level kids, the importance of understanding the sacrifices that our veterans make and the work that they've done to help our freedoms here in the U.S. So thank you to Triangle School, not only for inviting us, but more importantly for the programs that they run for the kids there. From the Office of Emergency Management and also Public Safety, as the mayor noted earlier, obviously we've had some significant events of late in New York and in Texas. And that makes the See Something, Say Something campaign all the more important. So the New Jersey Office of Homeland Security and Preparedness is urging all of its residents to participate in any type of counterterrorism or security efforts and report any suspicious activity. There is a mobile app, it's called Safe New Jersey, that enables residents to instantly report suspicious activity from a smartphone or any kind of mobile device. The app is available on all the usual sites, iTunes, Google Play, Microsoft Libraries. If you're interested, please download that. The diligence of our residents is one of the primary tools we have at our disposal to make sure we keep other residents safe. So if you want to download that, again, it's Safe New Jersey is the application. Speaking of our police, they may soon be a little bit scruffier. You may see some of them growing beards. During the month of October and November, the police department participates in a charitable fundraising effort known as either Pink November or No Shave Movember for a $20 donation for each participating employee. Chief Powell is allowing, thank you, Chief, is allowing all male employees to grow beards during the month of November. That's not usually authorized for our police department rules. Participating female employees are wearing blue ribbons on their uniforms. And all the monies raised will be donated to local charities, and the Hillsborough Policemen's Benevolent Association Local 205 will also make a matching donation. So thank you to our police officers and the PBA Local for their work in raising money for some of our local charities. I may join you in the beard, not necessarily for the tragedy. Just it's winter and my face gets cold. And finally, there's a Stuff the Bus event. Join the PBA Local 205 on Saturday, November the 11th, from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at ShopRite. It's the annual Stuff the Bus campaign, which will provide food and other goods to benefit Hillsborough's Community Assistance Network. That's formerly known as our food pantry, but the Community Assistance Network provides very valuable service to some of our local residents here. So if you'd like to join us or join the PBA Local 205, again, that's this coming Saturday, 9 until 2 at ShopRite here in town. Thank you, Mayor. That's all for me.
Thank you, Committeeman. Committeeman Thompson.
Thank you, Mayor. A couple things. First, on Saturday, before Halloween, myself, Deputy Mayor McCauley, and the mayor attended the annual Halloween event over at our dog park. It was well attended. It was a lot of fun. Were you there too, Frank?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought you nodded. I was like, did I forget you? So it was a good event. I want to thank everyone for coming out to that and making it a success as always. A lot of good dogs and costumes, and I forgot to send over the pictures to Pam, so that's why there is none.
No, there is some, but for someone else.
Oh, it says Halloween on my notes to remember, so I apologize if I stole that from you, Mayor. Also from the Recreation Department, the winter recreation brochure will be released tomorrow, November 9th. The Christmas tree lighting will be held here at the municipal building December 1st at 6 p.m. and the menorah lighting will be held on Tuesday, December 12th at 6 p.m., which is sponsored by the Chabad Center for Jewish Life here in town. Also, the in-town basketball program is scheduled to begin in the beginning of December. While most leagues are at the max capacity, we do have some spots available for our high school league, so if you're interested in playing, please reach out to the Recreation Department as soon as possible. And on two personal notes, I want to thank the clerk and deputy clerk for doing a great job with the elections. I did not hear any problems with any voting situations here in town, so that's a testament to your guys' hard work and making sure everything gets processed as quick as possible. So on behalf of the candidates, I just want to say thank you for that. And also thank you to Hillsborough Township for re-electing myself and Deputy Mayor McCauley. We are deeply honored to have the opportunity to serve for 3 more years in the town that we call home and love so very much. And on behalf of myself, to my family who lost me for a couple of months as I knocked on doors and did everything that campaigning takes as part of this job. Sorry, but I'll be back home now. And thank you again for those 3 more years here in town. And thank you to my counterparts up here for your praise as well. We do appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Committeeman. Deputy Mayor McCauley.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everybody. Just a few things from me this evening. First, we had our municipal employees here and our Municipal Alliance members who wore red last month. in the reference to drug and alcohol awareness, to bring attention to that and to start talking about it. It's dominant in our schools and with our kids, and we always look for ways to get the word out there and the messages, so we really want to say thank you to them for participating in that in support of drug and alcohol awareness. The children's Halloween party is always a lot of fun. It's so fun to see how the kids dress up and what's new costumes. The recreation department here does a fantastic job on the recreation department does it in the municipal, what's it called? The room across the room. The room, multi-purpose room, sorry, I couldn't get that out of my mouth. They do a fantastic job here. The weather held off a little bit. There were fun stuff to do outside, pumpkins to take home, candy, pumpkin painting, and it was very well attended. We did a little bit different this year. We had 2 phases instead of everybody coming at once. It was like an hour offset, which worked out well, so everyone could get through the haunted house and everything at a decent pace. So it was really very well attended as always, and a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone here who participated. Halloween, I think Doug started talking about. I think most of us were there. I had that in my notes as well, so I don't know if we had any photos. I think we do. One of the best attended as well with the pets in town. People come from all over the place. It was really, really a lot of fun to see the dogs dressed up as well. The ribbon cutting from Eagle Scout. There's a couple Eagle Scouts here tonight, but Raul did a nice project over in Woodfield Park. So I attended a little presence over there with him, along with Committeeman Thompson, to see his project and do a little ribbon cutting for him there. It really came out wonderful. A lot of effort went into the recycling bin. It looks amazing. He did some really nice details inside. He was pointing out the fact that he put some brackets in case there was bad storms or hurricanes that actually would stay together and not fly into pieces. Really well supported and really nice job. So just wanted to congratulate him as an Eagle Scout here in town. We're always proud of them. The Finance Department wanted to remind you, one last reminder, the fourth quarter tax payments are due by the close of business day on Monday, November 13th. They will be delinquent after that date, so please, if you still owe anything on your taxes, please come in before the end of business day on Monday. From the Health Department, the pet owners will receive renewals for their dog licenses coming up in December. Renewals can be processed after January 1st. In order to get a dog license, the dog rabies vaccination must be current through October 31st of the licensing year. The Hillsborough Health Department will hold a free rabies vaccination clinic for dogs and cats here at our Public Works Department garage during January. The date is yet to be determined, so please check our e-news and we'll get that out for you. There's no ordinance technically for cat licensing, but there is a mandatory cat vaccination ordinance in Hillsborough that does require all cats to be currently vaccinated against rabies. Cats are domestic animals that are most likely to hold rabies, so you really should take into consideration to bring your cats in as well. Please make sure that they are protected by your family, if they're outdoor cats especially. Rabies can be fatal if it's not treated before symptoms begin. Municipal Alliance reminder, November 16th is the night of conversation. We spoke about the last meeting. Just wanted to remind everyone that it is November 16th. We like to encourage conversation again and public disclosure about drugs and alcohol addiction. This is another way that the collaborative effort of the Municipal Alliance is trying to get everyone into the conversation about drug and alcohol awareness. So thank you to them for their efforts in this campaign. And last and not least, good night for the Township Committee up here. I wanted to say thank you to my running mate, Doug Thompson. We do walk door to door, and we do give up a lot of our personal time to do that, but it's worth every penny and every minute. We really enjoy being here. We love serving the township. I'm very proud to sit here and say that I am one of your elected officials here, so I wanted to thank the voters first and foremost and everyone here who puts everything together. My council members up here as well for their support. I just wanted to thank everybody in Hillsborough for voting for us and keeping us in office. So thank you. That's it for me, Mayor.
Thank you. So before I get started, extend my congratulations, Gloria and Doug. I know, echo what Frank had said about the hard work, time away from family, but it's definitely worthwhile in the end. And just glad to see that the team will still be up here. So looking forward to to reorg next year, because that means cake again. So. Okay, so I just have a few items for this evening. First up, the Red Ribbon football game. Just wanted to thank all the volunteers of the Municipal Alliance who tirelessly work behind the scenes bring the education and awareness programs to our community. And we do have a photo there from that night. I think, actually, that was one of the more well-attended, particularly amongst the volunteers. I think we stretched about, 30 yards?
It was, yeah, a little bit more than that, and unfortunately, I was unable to make it that evening, but from what I heard at the last Alliance meeting, it was the biggest presence we have had at a Red Ribbon football game, so we're getting the word out one by one. Thank you.
Thank you. And coming up on this Saturday, November 11th, for Veterans Day at 8:30 a.m., just outside the municipal building at the Garden of Honor, we'll be hosting our annual Veterans Ceremony. Do invite all residents to come out. We will be having, I believe Tim Coyle will be the speaker that evening. He's obviously a local veteran, also a volunteer in one of our fire departments, who will be giving a speech that morning. And we will also have some light refreshments over in the municipal senior room. So you do not have to be a senior to actually go into the senior room, but I do encourage all residents, to please join us this Saturday, the 11th, 8:30 a.m. And I have a save the date. It's going to be Hillsborough night at the New Jersey Devils. That will take place Saturday, January 13th, and there will be more additional details on how to get discounted tickets in this Friday's e-newsletter. And I know one of the things that entice, we usually get down on the ice, right? So, so all Hillsborough residents that do attend that game, we will be taking a group photo down center ice.
Yeah, there'll be a couple other things that we'll announce as the time goes on, but there's also the first 9,000 fans in attendance will get a Chico Resch mini stick. Chico, whoever,
Just met him.
I'm a Ranger fan, sorry.
I'm a Flyer fan, but he was a goalie for the Devils, and he did play 1 year for the Flyers.
Ugh, whatever.
Chico, and was the announcer for the Devils.
He's on the
If
Islanders.
his name's not Henrik, I know, you don't know. We understand,
Exactly,
we understand.
right. Not Henrik from Sweden. And then there's some other things that we're working on to have for that night as well. And there may be a anticipated appearance by Mr. Devil at an upcoming meeting. Still working on that.
Very cool. Okay. So, as always, always like to say how you can stay connected with these great events coming up, and more via the Friday e-newsletter, and also through our Twitter account. And also, as you can see, we videotape all of our meetings, and they can be seen on TV 29 if you have cable, or we also have the Hillsborough YouTube channel, again showcasing our meetings, but also, more importantly, our semi-reality TV show that we call Hillsborough: The Good Life. And there is a sort of a newer episode up there right now. It's only a couple of weeks out, but it's a we reworked the format, so it's only 10 minutes. So and chances are, you never know, you may have been videotaped and not even realize it, and you are one of the stars of this the current episode. And lastly, Swift Reach 911, if you haven't already signed up for that. It's a great way to receive notifications for any traffic or emergencies. And as I always say, that it has bailed me out more than once during rush hour traffic, getting that quick text message that would be advisable to take a detour. And that is all the announcements I have for this evening. So we're going to move on to some proclamations and presentations. And all I ask is, once you receive your proclamation, to please return your seat until we get through all the proclamations. And then I do promise we will take a 5-minute break to either let you stretch your legs or that you can go out the back door, and we will not be offended if you choose to do so. So first up, I'm going to be asking Eagle Scout Luke Angelo and his family to come on up.
Usually the guys come.
Whereas Luke Angelo, a junior at Hillsborough High School and a member of Boy Scout Troop 89, has recently earned the status of Eagle Scout. And whereas the Hillsborough Township Committee recognizes the many hours that Luke devoted to attaining the status of Eagle Scout, working with diligence and making sacrifices in order to achieve this highly coveted position. And whereas Luke has served the Boy Scouts in an exemplary manner and is deserving of the honor bestowed upon him. And whereas Luke's Eagle Scout project consisted of an extensive landscaping project benefiting the Samaritan Homeless Interim Project, otherwise known as SHIP. The project involved restoring a washed-out slope path to a picnic area and provided safe and easy access. The project required removal of debris, construction of graduated steps, and a retaining wall, excavation, 7 tons of pea gravel and river rock fill, and finished with 2 rows of boxwood bushes. And whereas Luke has been inducted into the Order of the Arrow, was senior patrol leader, den chief, and scribe and patrol leader. And whereas Luke is a member of the Hillsborough High School marching band, as well as a member of the wind, brass, and jazz ensembles. And whereas Luke serves as an example to the youth of Hillsborough Township through his high-level leadership and community service. We're very proud that he's a member of our community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, do hereby recognize and extend our sincere congratulations to Luke for having achieved the status of Eagle Scout, an honor for both him and those who have guided him. With best wishes for a bright future, signed by the mayor and the members of the Township Committee. Congratulations, Luke.
Thank you very much for the township to be invited me here tonight, especially to you, Deputy Mayor. Congratulations to Gloria and Thompson. I especially want to thank the organization SHIP, which stands for the Samaritan Homeless Interim Program, for giving me the opportunity to do a project for them. It was not easy. I view it as a logistics nightmare, as it required a lot of logistics dealing with pea gravel companies or just rock companies buying a lot of equipment, getting help from my friends and my fellow members from my troop, and I could not have done it without them. I would also like to thank both my parents, who have supported me throughout the years and into scouting. I definitely would not be standing here today and if it weren't for them. And I also want to thank my fellow troop leaders, committee members, and Patriots Path Council for helping me achieve this rank, helping me through the process of all the paperwork and all the hours dedicated into it. And I have my sincere gratitude for them. Thank you.
Good job.
There you go. Good. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Now, Eagle Scout Stephen Mondoro and family. Whereas Stephen Mondoro, a junior at Hillsborough High School and a member of Boy Scout Troop 89, has recently earned the status of Eagle Scout. And whereas the Hillsborough Township Committee recognizes the many hours that Stephen devoted to attaining the status of Eagle Scout, working with diligence and making sacrifices in order to achieve this highly coveted position. And whereas Stephen has served the Boy Scouts in an exemplary manner and is deserving of the honor bestowed upon him. And whereas Stephen's Eagle Scout project consisted of constructing distance and directional signs along the athletic fields running loop at Hillsborough High School. The signs were constructed from pressure-treated lumber and cedar, routed and painted to withstand the elements, and were drilled and cemented into the facility grounds. The signs are used by high school teams to train and by school visitors to help navigate the facilities and athletic fields. And whereas Stephen has been inducted into the Order of the Arrow and was a patrol leader and senior patrol leader of Troop 89. And whereas Stephen is an honor student, drum major of the Hillsborough High School Marching Band, member of wind, brass, and jazz ensembles, as well as a member of the Hillsborough High School boys track team. And whereas Stephen serves as an example to the youth of Hillsborough Township through his high-level leadership and community service, and we're very proud that he's a member of our community. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the mayor, and the members of the Township Committee do hereby recognize and extend our sincere congratulations to Stephen for having achieved the status of Eagle Scout, an honor for both him and those who have guided him, with best wishes for a bright future, signed by the mayor and the members of the Township Committee. Congratulations, Stephen.
I don't have much of a way with words, so I'll keep this short. I would like to thank the township, along with the committee members, the mayor and the deputy mayor, for this proclamation. I would also like to thank my parents, because I know I would not have gotten to this point in time without your occasional kick in the butt and motivation to get here. I'd also like to thank the members of my troop, the scouts, Luke being one of them, along with the adult leaders who helped to guide us on our path to Eagle Scout. And also, finally, the high school, who permitted me to do the project on their grounds, and my sister, also, who gave me the idea for the project.
You should have held a proclamation, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, it's okay, it's all right. Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to invite down Seamus Harding, family members.
So jealous.
Warm out.
So you guys like Notre Dame?
Yes, I can guess.
Change, you're a fan of Notre Dame, I didn't know that.
Whereas Seamus Harding, a sophomore at Notre Dame High School in Lawrenceville, New Jersey, and is a member of the diving team. And whereas Seamus also serves for LOB Diving out of Rutgers University, a United States diving club coached by Fred Woodruff, Rutgers diving coach. And whereas Seamus recently won the Somerset County Championship, the Boys State Championship for diving, and most recently named to the All-American list as a freshman. And where Seamus' best dive was a forward 2.5 somersault from the pike position with a degree of difficulty of 2.6 and scored a 68.9. And where Seamus received the only 3 10s of the meet, earning 1 for a back dive from the pike position with a degree of difficulty of 1.6, where he earned 44.8 points, and 2 10s from the inward dive from the pike position with a degree of difficulty of 1.5. And where Seamus not only won the NJSIAA Parisi Speed School Diving Championship, but set a championship record with 591 points. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Hillsborough Township Committee, do hereby recognize and extend our sincere congratulations to Seamus for having won the NJSIAA Parisi Speed School Diving Championship and setting a new championship record. An honor for both him and for those who guided him, with best wishes for a bright future, signed by the mayor and the members of the Township Committee. Congratulations. He came prepared.
I'd like to thank the mayor, the township committee for recognizing my accomplishments in diving over the last year. Thank you so much for having me tonight and taking time out of your busy schedule to honor me for my accomplishments. I'd like to thank my coaches, my family, and all my friends for supporting me and being there 100% and all the time. And I also like to thank God for helping me through each dive and being right by my side. Thank you.
He's not too impressed with your big moment.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations.
Is that your favorite?
Yes, that's what he was for.
That's a solid move. That's a great one.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. And I'd like to invite Advanced Eye Care and Vision Gallery. So as we like to do here in the township, we like to recognize some of our long-term businesses, generally that have been here for 25 years, and we have a certificate of appreciation to award to Advanced Eye Care and Vision Gallery for 25 years in recognition of your dedication to serving the residents of Hillsborough. So thank you, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Deputy Mayor, and to the committee for this recognition. Congratulations to the two of you for your continued service. And thank you for your service to this great community. So if I may, I would like to acknowledge the residents of Hillsborough and the surrounding communities who have entrusted us with their families' vision care for the last 25 years. And we are deeply grateful for that opportunity to serve our community and to serve the families in this town. And so we hope to be here for quite a lengthy time to continue to provide that service. So thank you very much for this recognition.
Thank you.
Okay, as I promised, at the conclusion of proclamations, we're going to take a 5-minute break. Like I said, more than welcome to say. I see we did put one audience member to sleep. I think that was a first for this year, but yeah, thank you for all coming out. Congratulations again, and we'll see you real soon. Good night, everyone. Wait, no 5. Yes. Okay.
A little late, huh?
Okay. So we're starting up again. Just thanking everyone for this evening, and congratulations to our proclamation and recognition recipients. So now moving on to, we do not have any new business, so we will move on to public comment matters not on the agenda. If there's anything you'd like to provide commentary that is not on the agenda, please come to the microphone, state your name and address. Seeing none, we are now going to move to introduction of new ordinances. Okay, first up, ordinance 2017-20, An ordinance of the Township of Hillsborough, Somerset County, New Jersey, amending Chapter 188, Land Use and Development, Article 5, Districts and Standards, Section 188-113.1, GA Gateway A District of the Code of the Township of Hillsborough by amending Section 113.1 to add a new subsection J, Multifamily Inclusionary Overlay District. Further consideration of this ordinance and public hearing will be held on December 12th, 2017. This ordinance creates a multifamily overlay option in the previous mentioned zone. May I have a motion to introduce this ordinance?
So move, Mayor?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there any discussion from the floor? No? Or from the dais?
Nope.
No?
I knew it's what you meant.
We don't need it. Okay.
Roll call.
So we will now go to roll call.
Chairman Bishop?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes. Next, ordinance 2017-21, ordinance of the Township of Hillsborough, Somerset County, New Jersey, amending the redevelopment plan, BELLE MEAD GSA Depot, subsections B, permitted principal uses, subsection C, accessory uses, subsection E, area, yard, and bulk registrations, and subsection F, supplementary regulations. Further consideration of this ordinance and public hearing will be held on December 12th, 2017. This proposal will fill in regulatory gaps in the redevelopment plan relating to recreational facilities. May I have a motion to introduce this ordinance?
So moved.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. None opposed. Discussions from the dais? Floor? Roll call, please.
Chairman Bishop?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor? Chairman
Yes.
Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes. Moving on to considerations. Consideration number 1, resolution authorizing special items of revenue and appropriation. This resolution is the acceptance of grant funds to purchase body armor for the police department. May I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
Second.
Comments from the dais? Floor? Roll call, please.
Chairman Bishop?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes. Consideration number 2, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract to STR Business Solutions for the lease of a postage machine for a 39-month period beginning November 1st, 2017. The lease has expired on our previous postal machine. So 3 quotes were received, and this resolution authorizing a new contract for this equipment. Just a side note that this agreement does provide for a $2,500 savings over the life of the lease. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? Floor? Roll call, please.
Chairman Bishop?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes, consideration number 3, resolution approving 2017 budget transfers. State law permits the transfer of funds in the 2 months of the fiscal year and the first 3 months of the following year. It is necessary to make these adjustments contained with the resolution. May I have a motion?
So move, Mayor?
Second.
Comments from the dais? From the floor, roll call, please.
Chairman Bishop?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes, consideration number 4, resolution authorizing the purchase of a 2018 Polaris Ranger XP 1000 with accessories from Waltz Outdoor Center in amount not to exceed $17,970. This is to replace a 15-year-old vehicle that has significant mechanical issues. In other words, it has reached its end of useful life. So may I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais?
Mayor, talked to our OEM group, and this will be very helpful in, although we have a unit, as you said, it's beyond its useful life, but it does help in being able to enter into areas where typical vehicles cannot go, areas in the Sourlands, along some of the wooded areas that we have, so helpful in the event of any type of work that we need to do, either from a rescue or anything else in those types of areas.
Excellent. Thank you. Any additional comments from dais? From the floor? Seeing none, roll call,
Member
please.
Shep?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes. Consideration number 5, resolution authorizing adjustments in the amount not to exceed, let's see, no.
Yep.
Adjustments for various professional service contracts for the year 2017. This resolution authorizes the adjustments required to complete our legal obligations through 2017. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais? From the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Member Shep?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes, consideration number 6, resolution authorizing the hiring of Christopher Huddy as a full-time assistant building subcode official in the Township of Hillsborough Building Department effective November 9th, 2017, at a salary of $78,000. There exists a vacancy in the position of a full-time assistant building subcode official. Mr. Huddy has been a dedicated employee in the building department for over 2 years and remains committed to the township. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any additional comments from the dais?
I have a comment, Mayor. Just a couple things. One, I know our construction official, Mr. Fiedler, couldn't make it here, and you guys know he's always here. He just couldn't make it here this evening. He apologizes. John's always here and supporting his team. I'm very happy to on the promotion with Chris, going through all of the training that we have, and anytime we can have an employee move up in the process, knowing the town, knowing what we expect here in customer service. So very happy for Chris's promotion to have him move up. So congratulations.
Any additional comments from the dais?
It's nice to see promotion from within, so.
And, yeah, well-deserved, I'm sure, and also, going to just ask you to take a look at the left, to your left. So say hello to the residents. Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Member Shep?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Congratulations, yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes.
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes, and well-deserved again, and congratulations. Looking forward. Consideration number 7, resolution authorizing the purchase and installation of remote equipment controllers at ABM Park and Doherty Park by Quality Electrical Contractors in amount not to exceed $18,900. This equipment will allow for more efficient utilization of the lighting in these parks. May I have a motion, please?
So moved, Mayor?
Second.
Any additional comments from the dais? Floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Member Shep?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes, moving on to this evening's, or moving on to the consent agenda, may I have a motion to approve this evening's consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? Floor? Roll call, please.
Member Shep?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes.
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes. Next, claims list 2017-21, may I have a motion to approve this evening's claims list?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais? From the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Member Shep?
Yes.
Chairman Delcor?
Yes.
Chairman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor McCauley?
Yes.
Mayor Sarachi?
Yes, so this concludes our regular meeting. Please note that our next Township Committee meeting will be Tuesday, December 12th. That is, again, December 12th. We do have an executive session this evening, so I will ask Ms. Borick, please read the resolution.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Law, 1935 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas the Township Committee is of the opinion that such circumstances exist, now therefore be resolved by the Township Committee, Township of Hillsborough County, Somerset State of New Jersey, as followed. Number 1, the public shall be excluded from the discussion of the hearing after such matter. Number 2, the general nature of the matter to be discussed is as follows: A, contract negotiations, Apex Sports and Events LLC, B, litigation, Hillsborough Properties. Number 3, the Township Committee may take official action on those items discussed in the executive session upon the completion of the executive session. Number 4, the minutes of those discussions shall be made available to the public as soon as the matters under discussion are no longer confidential, sensitive in nature, and this resolution shall take effect immediately. Oops.
Thank you, may I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais? From the floor, roll call, please.
Mayor
Yes.
Mayor Duckworth.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes.
Mayor McCauley.
Yes?
Mayor Sarachi.
Yes, and we will now move into executive session. Good evening, everyone.